is it Michael? It is Dylan, in fact, which actually means the son of the waves in Welsh. It's a Welsh name, so I was originally born in Wales. But when I was, I think, 6, 7 months old, my parents probably will correct me on that later, we ended up moving to South Africa, and then we found ourselves moving back to England, and then back to South Africa, and then England, South Africa, England, South Africa. So I think throughout my life I haven't been in one place for more than like 3 years. So yeah, natural born traveler, it seems. I find, I don't know, I've always found like a lot of joy in traveling just because I love to widen my own perspective, just because like kind of shows you how never ending everything is. You can always find a different way to see something, which can really kind of help you through life in any situation really. So perspective is my big word. Talent. I find that I hear it a lot. Some people will see someone do something amazing or spectacular with their life, and they'll be like, wow, they're so talented. And I look at it and I don't like that word, mainly because I feel like it's used as an excuse. To be like, well, he's got the talent to do it, so I'll never be able to do something like that. And we have enough excuses in our life, and I think talent is just another one that's really not needed. Because at the end of the day, like those people who do those amazing things, what it comes down to for them is really just passion and persistence. It mainly, for me, comes down to truth, honesty in living life to its purest point. I find that becomes a bit of a struggle for many because they kind of live through a constructed lens that isn't actually of their own construction most of the time. As people would say, society makes us think in this way and this way, which actually has a lot of truth to it, mainly because we haven't been given the opportunity to discover it for ourselves. So spirituality, I guess, is basically just discovering your own way in life. And that's the big thing that people have trouble with a lot, because they're like, oh, I'm going to try and be Buddhist because Buddhism is all about spirituality. And it is, but it kind of takes away at the same time because it's not their own unique way of being. It's Buddha's way of being, or Jesus's way. Like, you can't take someone else's path. It's purely about finding your own way in life. It's quite interesting because I meet a lot of musicians these days, and they're all very into music, and they're like, have you heard this band, this band, this band? And to be very honest, I don't listen to music much at all. Like, I really like my silence. But like how it started for me, like Green Day was my root. Like, that's my root, like punk rock, like I loved that. Which you probably wouldn't have thought. My granddad actually played guitar a lot, and I saw him playing and I was like, oh, I really want to. And then mixed with the passion for Green Day, I was like, oh, I've got to be a rock star. And after that, I just found I naturally wrote songs. Ever since I was really young, like I'd sit in class and they'd tell us to write all these things, and while everyone's doing their things, I was just writing songs. It just kind of felt like a natural thing that just kind of found its way into my lap. I think I just became more passionate. Like, I became a lot more true to what it was I wanted to do, because I found like growing up I was always adapting into different environments and like kind of latching onto them and adjusting to them, and then when I realized like I could create my own little thing, I was like, oh, okay, wow, this is pretty cool. I think there's a lot of ideas that kind of roll to mind, and sometimes it's like there's two separate roads. There's kind of like, do I take this path or do I take this path? I really kind of hope to be like a life coach, like assist others, because I feel like I've been given a lot, and for some reason I've come to not know anything, but like just the experience that's come up has kind of taught me some things which I feel could maybe benefit others, to help others, right? It's the one thing we should be doing, I guess. Changing my mind again, but this time I know what's coming in. Be grateful cause you live another day. Wake and make your path however you want to. The title home is me, not the song, but the line I finally and I can feel my heartbeat, and it is guiding me. Optimistic, however you wish it, world, however you wish it, world, cost of your sins are forgiven once you given. Sacrifice unconscious life for a new tie. It's like we're frozen. Time never seems to end, but I feel myself arise every time I look within, and it all seems to change, but always seems to stay the same. World, and there you go, living life the way you want to. Optimistic, however you wish it. World, however you wish it. World,
Yeah, alright everyone, thank you very much. But yeah, please, we hope to see you all again. Thank you for coming down, and much love!